You're asked to simplify the following rational expressions. So I'm going to take these one at a time here, but the best way to simplify fractions is to factor things to see if we can make anything like a giant one or canceling it, right? So for example here, if I was to factor the top here, I would use the diamond in the box to get 3x squared and 4x and break this up into 3x and x. And the first term of this goes in the first box, last term in the last box, 3x, x. And I'm just figuring out what multiplies to get these boxes. So now my top is going to become x plus 1 over x plus 3. Now the bottom here, same idea. I'm going to use the diamond and box, 9x squared and 6x. This has to be 3x and 3x. So first term goes in the first box, last term goes in the last box. The terms that I got from my diamond get this. And so now I have x plus 3 times x plus 3 in the bottom. So if you know how to factor, these become fairly straightforward. And so the idea is that since I see that we have multiplication here, really I'm doing multiplication, but x plus 3 over x plus 3. If I were to divide these two things, it just gives me 1. And so 1 times anything is just that original thing. So that's why we're able to what we call cancel out, is because x plus 3 divided by itself is just 1 and goes away. And so our final answer here is just whatever is left after we use that giant one or after we cancel. So second one here, I'm going to start off by using the greatest common factor first. So what that means is that in the top here, I end up pulling out a 2. And then this becomes 3x minus, 28? And from there, I am going to now diamond and box that. But first I'm going to set up the bottom here, and then I'll diamond and box. I'll quicken the pace so you don't have to watch me do that over and over again. So now the bottom here, greatest common factor is 4. And what's left over is just x minus 7. So I'm going to take a second to diamond and box this in parentheses here in red. And so now once I have factored the top and the bottom as much as I can, I figure out, is there anything that I can divide by itself or anything that I can cancel? I see here x minus 7 divided by itself is just 1, which leaves me with x plus 4 over 4. But what we got to make sure is that sometimes I get people that kind of do this and forget that originally we factored out this 2 in the front, right? So really it's going to be 2 times x plus 4. So there's still this 2 on the top, and really like 2 over 4 is 1/2. And so just to kind of keep in the same rhythm of things, it's really like 2 times x plus 4 here, and then 4 is the same thing as 2 times 2. And again, we have this giant 1. 2 divided by itself is just 1. And so my final answer here is just x plus 4 over 2. So again, just kind of got to be careful in when we're factoring things out to keep it in the whole process, and then make sure that you're canceling correctly in the end. Okay, last one here. Top has a greatest common factor again, so we'll keep in color. So we got 2 that we can pull out. This becomes x squared minus 4x minus 96. And the bottom here is a difference of squares. So this becomes x plus 8 and x minus 8. And so I will diamond and box this red one. It gets kind of a big number here, but you'll see what we get in a second. And so once we get to this part here, after we have factored, we go ahead and see if there's anything that cancels or creates this giant 1. X plus 8 divided by itself is just 1, which gives us 2 times x minus 12 over x minus 8. There's nothing else that cancels, so when I finish this off, I'm going to distribute this back in to get my answer in standard form. So 2x minus 24 over x minus 8 is our final answer for this one.